Fun and quick automotive tech tips that you should know. So if you got yourself a 6L80 or 6L90 transmission and you find yourself in a situation where the transmission is overheating, in the past we've been used to going in there and taking those little bypass valves off and going in there and manipulating that and plugging that thing off, where we're creating a full-time loop where it's running through the radiator and coming back to the transmission. And in the past we didn't have much options, right? But things have changed, and now we have a lot of aftermarket kits out there available for this. And I 100% recommend that we stop manually bypassing these check valves and start utilizing some of these aftermarket kits. Help us with the bypass valve. There's a repercussion that can take place in the event that the cooler becomes clogged. And in those moments, if we deal with a clogged cooler and we go in there and we manually bypass that valve, we end up with a pretty significant catastrophic failure with hard part damage inside the transmission. So to me, it's not really worth the chance that that could take place. And what I would recommend is that we install these kits. The benefits of using these aftermarket solution kits for bypassing those little bypass valves is, first of all, it's inexpensive, like around 30 bucks. The second thing is it does have a safety bypass in there, so that way there is an issue with the valve itself. It's not going to kill lube to the transmission, which will end up taking out your hard parts. The third thing is you get an immediate cooler fill, so it's immediately going through the cooler. So that's what we're trying to create by using these kits and the way we were bypassing before. Next, you have the ability now to check your fluid right away, the fluid level. It's not really going to be dependent on the vehicle heating up to the appropriate temperatures to check the fluid level. So now you can check it pretty much right away. Most importantly, it does reduce the transmission temperature by some as much as 20%. So that's significant, right? And utilizing these bypass kits that are done in a way that is meant to be used is it reduces the heat that the transmission will be producing when it's under a load. And the goal of any transmission is to extend the transmission fluid, so the life of the fluid. So it's important that we add this to our recipe when we're rebuilding transmissions. Stop manually going in there and bypassing these kits, especially if you have a kit available. They're very inexpensive, and it's certainly going to make for a better rebuild. Hope that helps you out.